We are heading to Angkor Wat.
So hoping we're going to catch a sunrise there, really early start. We're going to go get back in the tuk-tuk now. Sunrise at Angkor, really popular. I've literally never seen so many people in one place at this early in the morning. It's pretty spectacular, beautiful day for it too. Pretty magical, but my god, there are a lot of people here. It's almost impossible to get a shot without someone walking straight through where you set the camera up. We actually also, well, Alex is sat on the other side, which has got a lot less people, so hopefully we've got some footage.
Pretty beautiful, but there are so many people here. It's crazy. I do think that the view might have been kind of better to get the direct sort of sunrise behind the main Angkor Wat, possibly from the other side, but it was just way too many people. I think we had a pretty good view from over here.
Pretty much Angkor Wat is like their version of heaven. It's meant to symbolise, as in,
right.
So the gates and this biggest tower is meant to be Mount Meru, which is like their version of the ascent to heaven sort of thing. It's a temple dedicated to Vishnu, but then it's become more Buddhist. It was changed to more Buddhist from Hindu after some time.
Years ago, this was once it was a more heavily populated city, or it was the largest city in the world by population. Feels very different than that now. But this is the main Angkor Wat temple, and you can definitely see that, you know, however many hundreds of years ago when this was built, if you came here, it would have seemed exceptionally grand. Definitely would have felt like a gateway to heaven.
It's really interesting. It's massive though.
Apparently the world's largest religious building. Now, although I think the interior space of something like St. Peter's in Rome is probably bigger, the area that it covers is enormous. It's a really impressive site.
It's like 9 o'clock now. We got here at 5:30 this morning. We could be happily spending a lot more time there, but
There's
lots of other temples we want to go and see today.
Yeah, there's just so much stuff to do today, and it's quite an expensive ticket, so we need to make the most of it and get round some of the other sites as well so we don't miss out.
It's a crumbling tower, walls locked in slow, muscular embrace of vast root systems. Angkor Wat is a testimony of genuine genius of our ancient careers.
Look at this massive moat, like that is huge, and it's man-made. How the hell did they, that must have taken forever to do that, just to dig that. Sure. It is man-made, right?
Yeah. It is. So this is the Tombraider or Indiana Jones temple.
This is second temple of the day, Ta Prohm. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Which is apparently completely overrun by roots, and they shot Tombraider here, and apparently it has quite a Indiana Jones feel to it. I think this is going to be the most interesting one for some cool photographs. Everything around here looks really great though. Like, it's an amazing wide open space with loads of lakes and stuff. It's an awesome place to be. So let's check this one out.
Restoration work going on here, which is pretty cool.
I want a few more quiet areas that we can get into and see stuff, because although I think it's cool that the restoration is going on, it does mean that it's more difficult to kind of see the temples itself. As you can see with the green, it is, yeah, and that was purely from a selfish point of view. Just learned that there are, or were in this area, 39 of these towers. Each one a monk used to sit inside to meditate. Probably not for a long time now, they look in a bad state of repair. But it's still cool to see them and all the trees and vines and everything hanging down. It's an unsafe area.
Is that because there's too many snakes in it?
It's definitely unsafe because there's too many snakes, but also I think the blocks of stone could fall. incredibly busy. Don't expect any particularly people-free photos. It's a cool place, but it's incredibly busy. Something like that. Can't believe we've forgotten already. But yes.
The temple with all the trees growing out of it.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. It's really cool to look at. It's exceptionally busy. There's an awful lot of tour groups.
And we've been up since 4 AM and it's now 11, and we've had some croissants that Johnny and Sasha kindly brought for us.
Oh, we're
but
starving.
Our stomachs are overruling us and we need to go and get a more substantial brunch. We have had our lunch, which was okay, but a little bit overpriced, which I think goes with the territory here. When you're inside the whole Angkor Wat complex, everything is going to be a bit more expensive. This is our third temple. It's called Preah, I think. Preah Temple. It's got a beautiful gateway that we're about to walk through. Cool to see the temples, but it's just making me wish that I could see one fully restored. Like, I'm getting images in my mind about how these would have looked, but I would love to see one fully renovated, or is that the word? Not renovated, but restored, fully restored and decorated in the same way that it would have been, possibly even operating in the same way that it may have been, hundreds of years ago. I think that would be fascinating. There's definitely some restoration work going on some of them, but they're still very much, older ruins.
One of the quietest places we've been to today. I quite like it. I think I actually prefer it. A lot less people in here.
The 350-metre long Terrace of the Elephants, decorated with parading elephants towards both ends, was used as a giant viewing stand for public ceremonies and served as a base for the King's Grand Audience Hall. As you stand here, try to imagine the pomp and grandeur of the Khmer Empire at its height, with infantry, cavalry, horse-drawn chariots and, of course, elephants parading across the central square in a colourful procession.
It's fantastic knowledge you have there.
I know. It's very unbelievable what knowledge I have in here. So, fourth temple.
Bayon or Bayon temple?
Bayon temple. Yeah, this one to go, and then the last one, fifth one of the day, will be
Sunset.
for sunset.
It's been a long day.
It's been a very long day and I'm getting very knackered now.
Quiet temples back into the busy ones. This one's chaos with everyone ignoring the signs of which stairs to go up and which stairs to go down, which makes it really helpful.
Simple instructions that people can't follow.
Fly.
No exit. No exit, so everyone tries to exit.
Alex, which way is the exit?
I don't know, not that way.
Is it that way?
No! I don't know where it is, I haven't found it yet.
15 monkeys, so my day is pretty much complete. So we're in the queue to get into Phnom Bakheng.
I think so, yeah.
Hoping to see sunset here, but you can only have 300 people up at a time, and it's quite a big queue. We've got another hour until sunset, so fingers crossed we get to the front in that time.
I'm not holding out much hope, but let's see.
We've given up on the sunset. After queuing for about an hour, we're nowhere near the front, and there's only not that long until it goes down. So we're going to go have a look off the back of the hill that we're on and get the view of the sunset from there instead. So we went to the viewpoint and it was pretty chaotic, and to be honest the sunset didn't look like it was going to be anything particularly special, so we've given up on that idea.
It's great colours and fantastic, but we can't see any of the architectural structures from up there, so only of Angkor Wat and stuff. And
we had 4 hours sleep last night, we're pretty tired.
14 hours on the go of templing is, you do get quite knackered, but it's an absolute must-see if you come to Cambodia. So don't let my grumpiness of the last couple of hours put you off.
So we're going to call it a night there. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you
in the next
time.